Okay, so I just saw Brett and Eddie's video about these public piano performances. I wasn't initially planning to respond, but then I did see a lot of comments, some asking for some sort of response from me, while others were genuinely hurt and upset. Now, I know that most of you out there know that these videos are somewhat scripted, but that being said, there are also a lot of unplanned moments that we just take live. So in today's video, I wanna go through, give you guys a little behind the scenes about what's real and what's planned. All right, so first question a lot of people ask, how much of it is real? Let's address the playing. The playing is 100% real. I know Brett and Eddie claimed that it was a studio recording for the Vivaldi video, The Winter, that was taken at the airport.
Dude, that's studio recording as well. Can you hear it?
Yes.
The reverb. The beginning, you could hear the airport sound. The airport sound's gone now.
I can assure you that audio recording, we did enhance it because it was like really low. It was taken by the guy, both from audio from the guy who was on the escalator, as well as I had a lav mic underneath my hoodie. Yeah, we had to actually take that entrance twice. We did take 2 takes because it was really also really hard for me to hear Emil playing. Like, he was so far away, right? I thought about like calling him in the moment to see if we could like actually hear and placing one phone on the piano, but it wasn't possible. That was actually really hard to line up. Now, a few people also claimed that musicians, it's impossible for them to go up to someone and then just start playing at that level. Actually, I want to address that specifically, is that professional musicians most definitely can. I most definitely can come up to anyone and bust out Vivaldi's Winter right in the moment, or Pagani's La Campanella. However, you know, there are multiple takes. You know, not every time, every take goes according to plan. In one of the videos that I played with Emil, as well as one with Van at the train station, we got kicked out by security. That was pretty intense because security came over like, you can't have another instrument. It causes a security hazard. It causes, like, you know, so many people, a crowd gathering around. That being said, the crowd, the audience, that is 100% real, as well as their reactions. I mean, they're not paid actors. We could not ever afford to pay everyone to come and listen to us play. However, people realize the value and the joy that music brings. Like, they're just there, they're getting a free performance. They were waiting for their flight or their train. They were maybe shopping on a Sunday, and there's like this amazing music. And you can see that, it's genuine, it's on their faces. Now, that being said, what is planned, right? Okay, so there are a few things that are planned. The meeting. Now, I was saying that I wanted to do these videos. In fact, I actually said this in one of my previous videos where I saw Emil playing, and then I was just like, wait, I genuinely want to go find this guy. I wrote to him, and I was just like, hey, can we play together? And you know, and he was just like, yeah, absolutely. And so we did this, we set up a time to meet. We kind of also went through like, hey, well, what do we want to play? What's easy to put together in the moment? Because that's also another thing, right? Like, you don't want to come up with something that's really difficult, and you know you've only got like a minute and a half to make an impression, to make this video. So we set the repertoire, we set the time and place, and we also did go through it once or twice before. So those things are definitely planned. It gets to the point of what is the meaning behind these videos, right? And to me, the meaning is to give joy to people, right? Is to make a positive impact through music. These videos are kind of like what TwoSet do as well. They're a way to reach wider audiences, introduce them to classical music, and invite them in. There's a lot of people out there who have like this weird concept, a stereotypical concept of, oh, classical music is old, it's boring, it's stuffy. All of these negative comments kind of like support that statement. I genuinely believe in that these videos are something that really bring a lot of joy to a lot of people. Oh, and another thing that I forgot to mention that's not planned, it's kind of in between, is the request, right? The person at the beginning of the video who says, hey, can you play so-and-so? Do you know so-and-so a piece? This was actually so inspiring for me to see. These people, they're not brought along. They're there in the moment. I've seen Van, I've seen Emil, these guys just like, I myself have done it as well. Like, just go up to a random stranger and then be like, hey, would you like to make a request? Let me tell you, a lot of people say, oh, no, thanks. But a lot of people say yes. And so they'll come along and they'll make this request, and then flash mob performance happens. It's pretty incredible to witness that in action. It also inspired me to sort of rethink about like, hey, we're musicians, right? Like our original purpose was to always bring a gift of music to people. Why is it that there's this sudden expectation that, oh, you know, the audience, I'm not gonna know them and they're just gonna come to me? That's entitlement, you know, that's kind of like a way of thinking that isn't about connecting, isn't about bringing music to people. And so the last thing I want to leave you with, and it's a question that many people ask, is like, should musicians be allowed to do this? First of all, everyone's allowed to do this, right? If you're a musician and you're thinking about like, hey, what should I do? Who should I be? My answer to that is just try everything. I could create positive impact by playing a concert to a room of people, to a hall. I could create a video. I could create a platform like Tonic. You know, there's so many different ways of reaching people and giving them the gift of music. Just ask yourself, is this creating a positive impact to people? That's the way that I measure my success. That's it for today's video. So thanks so much for watching. Remember to stay positive, try new things, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.